Alright guys, so now that we are obviously doing this video, today we are obviously talking about this project, of course, and that is us doing obviously the drift diffusion model, because that is the model I decided to go with. Originally, I didn't go with this one, but then obviously I got told that this is probably a better model since I'm pretty much doing yes or no questions. And that's all it really is. It's, will I go to work out or will I not go to work out? So, of course, this is why we decided to go with this. Because it's very simple, very cut and dry, works really well for what I'm doing. I got the information originally because of, obviously, I had the last semester, I had Professor Jean, I believe. And she had us doing a, very similar assignment. Basically creating a data set to obviously see, what we noticed in every week. So that's kind of where I got the idea and where I used some of my information to kind of build this off of. So, of course, when we start off, we have our variables, time, and decision. And the factor I decided to go with decision is because every time you're making a decision, if it's, am I going to go or am I not going to go? And time, because obviously to see how much time it took me to before I made the decision every time to go or not to go. And, of course, that's kind of why we have all this right here. And then when you keep going down, it kind of keeps moving into more information. Up here on the parameters, we put it to a 0.8 because it's very simple when you make, obviously, the choice to go or not. It's not a very hard decision, whereas sometimes it takes longer for you to make decisions to go. Obviously, over here, we have a threshold of a 1. Then we have a decision time of 0.2 because, again, it's very easy. There's not a lot of thinking going into when you choose. And then continuing down, we ended up having 25 trials because that's what I ended up running with. Then continuing down, it runs the simulation right here and obviously runs it to showcase all of these different things, creating the base plot, obviously showcasing the x-axis as time and the y-axis as decisions because, as you guys can see up here, it showcases that of the green and red line showcasing decisions of obviously choices as being a 0 and a 1. And obviously you see time down there, it showcases that. Up here it shows obviously the decisions we're making. And again, it was very, simple plot run to run with. I decided to do pretty much all of that for the factor that I thought this would work out. Now, of course, there was some flaws to obviously trying to figure out this and different little testers I had to figure out. Obviously, one being me changing my model I decided to work with for the fact that this model works way better than what I was working with. And another couple things I ran into was trying to figure out what would work best, obviously, for putting, the drift and all that. And I ended up going with those numbers. Obviously, we went with these numbers right here. Of course, we have to, obviously, decisions. We have choices and all that stuff. And I kind of just, like I said, I just ran with this because it made the most sense, obviously. And it really ended up working out pretty well for me, honestly, since it did I feel like it made a decent model. Now, this isn't, the best masterpiece in the world. But it works, and I feel like it's not the, worst thing on the planet, and hopefully it's, hopefully I didn't do something completely wrong here. Put a question, I guess, in this video, I guess. So, I guess I'll put 2 different questions, and one of those questions will be, what color, for fun, I guess, what numbers were correlated to these red and blue lines over here? Because over here it told you 2 different numbers that each one was correlated to. And then the other question I have is, was this the best model for obviously the test I was running? A lot of really smart people in this class. Just curious what would be your guys' opinion on what you guys would do different, because obviously you guys everyone has a difference of opinion. But that does conclude pretty much this tester. I didn't really need all 6 minutes. I think that you didn't have to get to 6 minutes, but I just wanted to kind of make this a simple, very fun video for everyone to see. I do hope everyone has a good day. I will not see you guys tomorrow, of course, but I will see you guys later. So yeah, thank you.